Good morning, friends. Yesterday, yours truly was touring around the peninsula like a madman. Yes, sir, but for a very good cause, to cover the great sport of wrestling. Both the Bayside and the Henlopen had individual tournaments to determine who was the top dog in each respective division. Started the Bayside, as the tourney was held at CSD, Cambridge, South Dorchester. Roll the tape. Parkside's football coach, Brendan Riley, watching this match as intently as we all were. Parkside's Eli Sellinger versus Decatur's Michael Bourne for the Bayside 170 title. Sellinger up 5-4 with the escape. Bourne levels it up. And now we're heading into overtime. The two tangle up, but Sellinger draws him in, picks the ankle, and he drives and drives and drives. And that is all she wrote. As Sellinger gets two on the board and clinches the Bayside title, the fact that he beat a tough grappler from Stephen Decatur made the victory even sweeter.
You know, they are the best on the Bayside, probably, you know, number one in the state. But, you know, you can't shy from that. You can't, like, take away from them. They're good, you know, but you got to work harder than they are. And, I mean, I've been working hard, so.
Yes, you have been, sir. James M. Bennett was representing at the tournament as well. 182-pounders Mike Reddish taking on Trenton Hilliard of North Carolina in the final. Hilliard would try to go for a throw, but Reddish holds on and takes him down for two. Reddish would stay working the Bulldog, securing various near falls, and would go on to win the title. 195-pounders Troy Gibson versus Johnny Hoffman of Stephen Decatur. The Clipper, he would snap him down with authority right here, and he would spin around to complete the takedown. Hoffman, he would try to get some work in, but Gibson would keep on stuffing him and spinning him en route to the victory over the Seahawk. And for him, it still feels surreal.
A little shocked because I used to be the freshman, the little guy that didn't know much about wrestling, looking at these guys win the Bayside Championship, get the shirt, the medal, and to be able to not just like by my teammates, but be pushed by everyone in the Bayside to get to that level eventually as a senior feels pretty amazing right now.
On to the heavyweights. Parkside's Big Mike Collins taking on Zeke Dennis of Snow Hill for the heavyweight crown. Dennis shoots in on Collins with the sprawl, gets behind him, and lays the smackdown on the mat to get two on the board. Collins, he would get to work, trying to get a pin, but it just did not come. And even though he won the match, he really wanted that pin.
Well, you know, I'm used to pinning, but like, I still came out with a win, you know. I was just trying, you know, get a little bow and arrow, but didn't go out the way I wanted it, but it's all good.
On to the Henlopen Individual Tournament, 106-pounder. Gabe Giampietro taking on Tyler Radledge of Lake Forest. Gabe locks the wings, runs it like Chris Brown, and he gets the pin for the 106-pound crown. 120-pounders Jack Thode of Milford and Jamar Wells of Smyrna. Thode goes for the ankle. The two tussle with Thode finally getting on top to get two, with Coach Aaron Harris rooting for Wells to dig deep against the buck. And let me tell you about Wells. He is triple tough. He refused to get pinned. Kudos to you, and kudos to Thode, who goes on to win the division via a margin of 13-5. 138-pounders CR's Patrick Wisnowski versus Milford's Tim O'Hara. Level at 2 with a minute left in the third. Wiz on bottom drives as hard as he can, and if he gets the escape, he wins the close match. And he does. 195-pounders Taeshuan Ford-Jackson Woodbridge versus Sam Arcoelli of Dover. Sam takes him down kind of, but Jackson finds a way to get on top, and he gets two. Explosive match with Ford-Jackson, leaving it all on the mat. Drives him down. He secures the pinfall right here, and you can feel the emotion as the young man fought like four in memory of his dear friend, the late and great Troy Haynes.
Did it for Troy. Went straight to my mind as four. Every single time I go out there, it's always for four. And that win settled everything that I needed for it. It was so important. I didn't get to finish football, so I didn't get to set out what I wanted to do. So I came out here ready, and I knew what I wanted to do, and I wanted to get one for four.
I was tearing up as I was recording that match. On to the heavyweights. Milford's Anthony Diaz jumping up from 220 to take on the best heavyweight in the state, CR's Kevin Hudson. It was a battle of wills that went down to the 7th period of overtime, folks, with both wrestlers trading escapes. In the 7th period, if Diaz escapes, he wins the Henlopen heavyweight crown, weighing in at 220, folks. And check this out, neither man letting up, giving an inch. As Diaz, he gets up, and he actually gets his own takedown. What an amazing accomplishment. But it only gets tougher from here.
It's very hard for me to get out when he's on top because, you know, I'm giving up like 65 pounds against him. So, you know, today I versus my match.
And lastly, now, are you going to stay at this weight going into the state championship?
Yeah, I had to kind of. So, yeah.
Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you to all the grapplers, parents, and coaches. Y'all are the best. And that's a look at sports. Have a fantastic rest of your morning, Delmarva.